Hey, what's up, guys? So today I didn't do well. Minus 475. Minus 475. I took 79 tickets and $311.40 in commissions. I'm not gonna run down all the things that I've did wrong, but we'll go over a couple of key traits that I did and talk about some general themes. So I'm not gonna ignore the ones that are small, like Tesla, maybe Biogen. We'll start with Biogen. It's simple, easy. So for Biogen, this is not an opening range break. Here I'm just trying to make up for my losses, so I was just finding trades wherever I can. So for Biogen, it shot down a lot. So and it still continues to drop. So what I did here was on the 15-minute. I saw that it was holding the 15-minute level pretty well. So that's 15-minute. It tried to drop. It bounced back up, and then notice that on the 15-minute there was this level here, and then there's this level here. So kind of like a double bottom. It was holding this. It held this for a while. It was sort of geared for a bounce. So what I did then was I took a trade, went long. Here, I think 500 shares. It popped up. I exit, and that was it. So I went long, popped up, I exit. And then on the second time, I saw that, okay, now it couldn't, break that level. It dropped, and it was basically very weak at that point. So let's go back to the 15-minute. So now that it dropped, I was hoping that it would go for a low of the day, which is down here. In a way, it kind of got there, right, at this stage. So I went short, it dropped, I covered, and then on the bounce, I covered again. And the reason why I was quick to cover is because I don't want this to run up simply because of how short or how bearish this stock was. I don't want the run up, which is basically what happened here. It got a run up. So anyway, so that's what I did. I played it safe, so I made money on both sides of the deal. And then let's move on to the next one. So BPTH. So for BPTH at around 7, it dropped. You notice this. There's this big downward movement at the open. It dropped. It held this level for a while, went back up, couldn't break this. So on the way back down, I went short and then I covered. How that looks like on the 1-minute chart is something like, let's see here. Where is it? Right here. So something like this. My mistake on this stock is not covering down here and then playing it again. So I went back up, couldn't break this level, lower highs. So when I was holding this level, I went short, held through this pullback. On the drop, I should have covered. This would be a good move. Fortunately for me, it never went back up to my break-even point, and then on the second try, I covered it all here for $660. So technically speaking, I could have went back short again here when I saw that it could, make a new high or maybe go in here. But of course, it was not my day today, so I was trading like shit. And then the next one, this is the one where I got totally fucked up. And in fact, at one point I was down $3,000, but I trusted my skill to get myself out of this. So look at it. So this is just all over the place. So at the open, I went short, added to my position, and then I had to cover. And then I went short again. So this is play number 1. Number 2 is here. I went so short, added my position, and I had to cover. Finally, I went short, and then I made some money here. Yeah, that's not good either. So I went short again. It moved up, and I had to cover. And then I lost money on oh no, I made some money back on the long. So basically, this is just all over the map. Maybe a 15-minute would help. So I lit this chart up like a Christmas tree. This is not how you would want to do things. So I guess I had some good intents because this, I just went short at the wrong time frame. So this was going down, engulfing pattern, could not make a new high. Going short is good, but I just got chopped up on the 5-minute. Like, what was I doing? Went short at the very low, added to it, and had to cover. I mean, this is when I was doing a rebound. I mean, this is just bad trading, really. Some of the better trading that I did was actually near the end. So this whole area here is just horrible. Better trading is here. When I saw that I made this high, could not make a new high. Huge engulfing pattern. So I went short here. I should have stopped out maybe up here. But I didn't. Held it through. The reason why I held it through is because I saw that I couldn't make a new high. Went in here. Should have covered some here. Or maybe this was a bounce back. I don't know. Maybe that's why I went short. But either way, I should have went in at this point. This would have been a better entry. Because here, if it was bouncing, you don't know if this was going to be this is a very bullish sign because of the long wicks, so I should not have entered here. Maybe the 1 minute tells a different story. Let's see what I did here. What time is it? 11. Okay, so let's go to 11. Let's see what happens. So 1 minute and 11. So around here. And 11-ish. Yeah, I wasn't really doing much of anything at this point. Yeah, this is just a bad entry, but I did exit, so that was good. So that was a good play. I saw that it dropped here, bounced, could not make a new high. And then so on the way back, I covered again. I tried to do that again, but this time on the third try. So I did it once here, second time here, third time, and I covered much earlier at this point, simply because it just wasn't gonna break this. And I took some big positions here too. This is 6,000 shares like each time, and the rationale for that is because on the daily level, actually, this thing was pretty extended, and I think the high, as high as it would get, it was 23.90. Wasn't gonna go high anymore. It was just gonna drop, and then at this point, it didn't look like it was gonna drop anymore. It was just going to oscillate, and so I just exited this stock and didn't play it anymore. But so I recovered a lot of my losses at near the end. I think these were pretty good trades because I saw that I made a high. Tried to make a high, couldn't do it, so I went short. Then it dropped, I covered, and then I was hoping for this to break, kind of like here. I was waiting for this, where the EMA is going to cross the SMA. It finally did here, and so that's why that short I held it. That was pretty good. Although I should have exited down here or break even, because if I went in, notice this, if I went in at this level, this drop would be a much more significant drop. I could have gotten some money here, exit maybe at a slight loss, go up, saw that I couldn't hold this level, enter here. This would have been much better. So that's not good. Let's see here. So I lost money on that, and then ZUO, I made money on ZUO. Reason for this is 15-minute when I entered. Looked a little something like this. So what I did for ZUO is I saw that it held this for 45 minutes. and then obviously it couldn't break the EMA, but when it dropped and made a new 5-minute high, I entered. Should have held it for this run here, but I was playing another stock at the time, so I didn't take advantage of this move, and I just got out a little too early at this point. But then I was taking a big position to 2,000 shares. So it would have been nice if I had this run up. This would have been nice, but I was playing another stock. When I couldn't make it and it started to drop again, I went short and then I covered on the way down. And so that was my move. So how that looks, how does that look on the 5-minute, something like this? So basically, I scalped this. So double bottom on the 5-minute. Okay, went long, couldn't break this. I didn't want it to pull back on me, so I just got out my entire position. I saw I went up, couldn't do it, and on the way down I went short, but I covered relatively quickly, because let's see what this is, $21. So this is like a 20-cent move, and I also had a big position on this, and so made 460 on that. Oh, and then on the 1 minute, this is the reason why I went in, is because of the cross. So I saw that it tried to go up. It couldn't break this. This was going down. Level 2 showed that it was going down. And usually if it was going to go up, this candlesticks would not be depressed like this, meaning there's a lot of pressure, downward pressure put in on it. So it may try to go up. It just couldn't do it. So when I saw that it broke and closed below this SMA, I went short, covered, and notice it bounced off of this. So that's what I did first time around, and then on the second time, that was the second time. What was the first time then? First time is here. First time is the long position. So what I did here, bottom out here, higher lows, this cross. So I went in. Should have took some profit here, but I took it on the way down. I did not want it to drop below my break even. That was a good move. And then if I were continuing to play this, would have went in here and then sold near the top, but I was doing another stock, so not a big deal. Anyway, so it can happen to anyone. Stuff like this can happen to anyone. To lose money. So I just need to stick to my principle. And I'm disappointed in myself, but I also am happy that I was able to climb back, more or less, to make my loss not as bad. So the good things that I did was near the end, I was not trading to trade. I was actually very controlled in my trading. So I was able to get back, and I was reading the situation very well. So I was able to make back up a significant portion of my losses. However, in the beginning, I was just trading like an idiot. So in the beginning, this stock was clearly, I should have stopped out. Like, seriously, like right here, I should have stopped out right here. This area, I should have stopped out. This is just bouncing up and down. There's this level here, acted like a good support. It's just bad trading. So this area got me into big hole in the early morning. So anyway, that's it. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. And then on Monday, I'm gonna be more disciplined. In the morning, not do as many stupid jackass plays as I've done of late. This is reckless in the beginning. So I need to be calmer in the beginning. Anyway, thanks for watching.